Get ready for the action, because the Philadelphia Eagles are setting the standard in the NFC East, but a seismic shift is happening in Washington. We dive into the incredible offensive upgrades as the Washington Commanders quietly bring in Antonio Williams and Kaytron Allen, and we break down exactly how these new weapons could change the landscape for Jayden Daniels and redefine the division's future.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, we shift focus to the intense rivalry brewing in the NFC East as the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants prepare to clash head-to-head in Week 1 of the 2026 season on Sunday Night Football. We examine the history of this matchup, the recent dominance by Dallas, and what this highly anticipated opening game means for both franchises. Then we look ahead to the full 2026 NFL schedule, revealing the New York Giants' daunting road ahead. We break down every single opponent, including those brutal interconference trips to Seattle, Detroit, and Los Angeles, and analyze what this slate of games means for the team under the new regime. This season is shaping up to be historic for the Giants, with 6 division games against the Cowboys, Eagles, and Commanders, plus tough road tests that could define their entire direction. Don't miss a second of this analysis. Tune in now for all the deep dives and predictions. The NFC East landscape is showing signs of potential shifts, with the Philadelphia Eagles firmly established as the division's elite. The Dallas Cowboys remain a significant obstacle to any divisional dominance, while the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants are locked in a battle to avoid the bottom of the standings. Washington's performance last season saw a noticeable regression, influenced by Jayden Daniels' injury, rapid aging of veteran leadership, and an offensive scheme that lacked necessary explosiveness and balance. This shift has relegated Washington to an afterthought in recent divisional discussions, despite their previous run to the NFC Championship game. However, the Commanders have quietly made strategic additions that suggest a potential turnaround. The acquisition of Antonio Williams has addressed several offensive deficiencies. While not a direct replacement for Deebo Samuel, Williams exhibits versatility, suddenness, and threat in space, capable of winning outside routes and creating matchup chaos, a trait highly valued in modern NFL offenses. His ability to return punts and attack underneath coverage adds dynamic options. Complementing Williams is the addition of Kaytron Allen. Allen brings the physicality and downhill running ability that Washington sometimes lacked, particularly in short yardage situations. His balanced power is designed to enhance Daniels' game, providing the consistent skill talent that was missing last season. While the Eagles continue to set the standard, the combination of Daniels' development and the infusion of players like Williams and Allen suggests that the NFC East may not remain a predictable environment. If Washington successfully integrates these weapons, the division could become significantly more competitive. The NFC East landscape is set to remain largely consistent, with the Philadelphia Eagles firmly positioned as the division's elite. The Dallas Cowboys are expected to remain the primary obstacle to any divisional dominance. The battle for the remaining spots is increasingly focused on the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. Washington's performance last season saw a significant decline, marked by Jayden Daniels' injury, rapid aging of veteran leadership, and an offensive scheme that lacked the necessary explosiveness and balance. This shift has relegated Washington to an afterthought in divisional discussions, despite their previous appearance in the NFC Championship game. However, the Commanders have made strategic moves to address these deficiencies. The addition of Antonio Williams has quietly addressed several offensive needs. While not immediately comparable to Deebo Samuel, Williams exhibits versatility, suddenness, and danger in space. His ability to operate in the slot while demonstrating the capacity to win outside, coupled with his willingness to embrace versatility, aligns with modern NFL offensive demands for players who create matchup chaos. Williams can execute various roles, from return punts to attacking underneath coverage. Furthermore, the acquisition of Kaytron Allen is expected to bolster the team's physicality, particularly in short yardage situations. Allen, known for his downhill running style characterized by balance and power, is set to provide the complementary skill talent that Daniels previously lacked. Together, Williams and Allen are intended to provide Daniels with consistent support. While the Commanders are not yet fully assembled, and the Eagles remain the benchmark, the combination of Daniels' development and the integration of players like Williams and Allen suggests that Philadelphia may soon find the NFC East less predictable than it has been in recent years. The NFL season kicks off with a high-stakes matchup as the New York Giants prepare to face the Dallas Cowboys in Week 1 of the 2026 regular season. The rivalry is set to ignite immediately, as this marks the 8th time in the last 15 seasons that the NFC East rivals will meet in a primetime showdown. The highly anticipated contest, scheduled for Sunday, September 13th, will be broadcast on Sunday Night Football at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This fixture holds significant weight, as the Giants secured a victory over the Cowboys in this venue for the first time since the 2020 season. Head coach John Harbaugh is looking to make a statement in his inaugural regular season game as the leader of the New York Giants. Harbaugh was brought in to lead the team after his previous tenure with the Baltimore Ravens concluded. The history between the two teams is marked by Dallas's dominance in recent years, having swept both regular season matchups 4 consecutive times before the Giants managed to secure a victory against the Cowboys last season. The most recent meeting between the two teams resulted in a split, with the Cowboys ultimately winning a close overtime contest, clinched by a 64-yard field goal from Brandon Aubrey. While the Giants' last win against Dallas occurred back in 2016, the upcoming clash promises renewed intensity as both franchises aim to establish their footing in the new NFL campaign. The New York Giants are gearing up for a challenging 2026 NFL season, facing a slate packed with intense NFC East rivalries, heavyweight contenders, and demanding road trips that could significantly shape the franchise's direction. Following a turbulent season and major organizational shifts, the team is preparing for matchups that demand immediate focus, particularly with ongoing questions surrounding the long-term quarterback situation and playoff aspirations. The 2026 schedule will feature 17 regular season games for the Giants, split between 9 home contests and 8 road matchups. Consistent with the NFL's rotating formula, NFC teams will host 9 games and travel for 8. 6 of these games will be divisional contests against the Cowboys, Eagles, and Commanders. Beyond the familiar divisional battles, the Giants' schedule includes marquee interconference clashes and difficult road environments, with upcoming trips slated to Seattle, Detroit, and Los Angeles. Every game on the schedule is being closely scrutinized by fans and analysts seeking signs of progress under the new management. The official 2026 NFL schedule, including specific dates, kickoff times, and primetime assignments, is set to be released on May 14 at 8 p.m. ET and will be available on NFL Network, ESPN2, and NFL Plus. The season will also include one bye week for the team.